All right, what's going on, y'all? Hey, I was just in prayer after putting that last video out about gratitude and thankfulness and loving ourselves and accepting ourselves. And the thought really came to me about why we might go the transgender route. Basically, is because we've accepted that we can't change, and so we're just going to embrace that deception. And then start to build our identity around that. And so I just had the thought that not being able to change is not an excuse not to change. I myself have wrestled with this as much as anybody else. I don't say that lightly. I can't change by my own strength. And that's the point that I really want to make here, is that I can't change, you can't change, and that's why we need God. And so that's really what I've been trying to share on this channel, is how to develop a relationship with God, how to appropriate the truth in His Word, how to walk out a life of faith. I don't have it all together. I don't have all the answers. I'm still pursuing God. I'm still receiving from Him. And it's a day-by-day, step-by-step walk that I find great joy in. I find truth, value, meaning, purpose, direction. Ultimately, I think that's what we're all looking for in life, and I'm not just looking for it arbitrarily. I believe that it exists objectively, that the human condition is answered by just one person, God, Jesus, His Son. We all need Him, whether we're struggling with transgender issues or whatever we're struggling with. And I know I've been at a place where I was like, I can't change. It's the harder I try, the less success I have, and really I think that's part of the process. The important thing is that we don't give up. If we keep trying and failing and we just give up and then embrace the lie, God will let us do that. If we're one of His own, He's going to discipline us and correct us, and ultimately, though, He's not going to usurp our free will. He wants us to decide to follow Him. He's not going to coerce us into following Him. He's going to let us do what we want to do. So I just want to encourage you men out there that are struggling, that maybe see some of the things I'm saying and saying, well, I just can't do this. And, you're right. I can't do it either. Some of my videos I've tried to allude to God's power as something that's real. I don't say that it's not... it's real. Jesus is the way, the truth, the life. Change is possible, but we have to depend upon Him. We have to trust in Him. We have to believe in Him perpetually, daily, constantly. Even when it gets difficult, that's really when it matters most. What do we do when we're tempted and tried and afflicted and oppressed and beat down and there seems to be no hope? Where do we turn? Do we turn to ourselves or do we turn to God? And if we turn to ourselves, to the world, to other people, what they're saying, what's easy, what's pleasurable, God will let us do that. But if we turn to God and we're like, God, I don't know how. I don't know, God. I really don't, but I trust You. I believe You. Help me. Then He can work with us. And then some of these things I'm saying, I pray become a reality in your life. Each of us has a unique walk to walk out. I'm sure yours is going to look different than mine, but I think there's some common threads. There's some common themes that I think all of us who struggle with this probably need to wrestle with and deal with as men. So anyhow, I put that out there. I just pray that we continue to rest more fully in Christ, giving Him thanks, for it's very good to be one of His sons. I bless y'all and I love you. Bye-bye.